So something happened to me, and if you're uninterested in hearing things about the female anatomy and bodies and veins and stuff like that, you should just go ahead and exit out this video. So I'm like 24 or 25 weeks along, something like that. This is one of those things that people just don't talk about on all of these pregnancy videos you see all over social media, and whenever other women talk about how great their pregnancies were and how it was just so easy. So a long story short, I went to the doctor the other day because I discovered a bulgy vein on the right side of my girl parts. Yeah, man, like, why don't they talk about that? So it's basically the same size as one of the veins that you might see in like your wrist or your forearm, but the longer you stand or if you exert yourself or squat or something, a bunch of blood gushes to it and it starts to get a little bit bigger and it protrudes. I discovered it while I was shaving and then freaked out because I felt something that I usually don't feel down there. So it starts at like my hip bone and just kind of wiggles its way down south until it wraps around, I guess, and reaches all the way on the inside. And apparently this is, in my opinion, kind of common. My doctor said it happens in about 20% of women. 20%! Nobody warned me. There was no warning. So there's not much I can do for myself. I'm basically done kneeling, squatting, sitting for too long, standing for too long. I'm going to have to invest in some chastity belt girdle underpants that kind of make a little X back behind your butt and onto your lady parts that like holds you upright so that all of the pressure is eased. I'm talking about like ice packs in your underwear, kind of uncomfortable swelling. And this lady I was just watching said that it's supposed to get worse. It's just been annoying up until now, but today was like bad. I had to come and sit my butt on this couch, and I couldn't stand up for longer than like a minute without feeling like somebody had tied my legs off with a super, super tight rope that somebody was trying to make a tennis ball squeeze out of my... And it's just so uncomfortable. I'm kind of pissed about it. Everything I've read online, and my doctor included, has been reassuring me that after the baby pops out, this will go away. Basically got to enjoy myself from week 16 up until about week 22, and that's whenever I started to feel that something was wrong in the southern region. So I'm just gonna take it easy and order the girdle underwear with the ice packs and forget doing anything that involves bearing down or squatting or sitting for too long. What was something that you experienced in your pregnancy that you've never heard anybody else talk about? I'll go first. Vulvar varicosities. I hope I'm saying that right. Think varicose veins near your private. I've been reassured that everything will go back to normal after the baby comes out, but right now it just doesn't feel that way. I'm feeling like the constant urge of a tennis ball trying to squeeze out of you-know-where. Yep, that's what it feels like, but it can't get out because there's a rubber band wrapped around your stuff. It's just something that nobody bothered to share. I don't know, maybe they're embarrassed because of the location. I mean, people get varicose veins all the time on their legs and their butts and stuff. Like, it kind of makes sense that you might get it creeping towards the place where the baby actually comes out of. There's a whole lot of pressure going on down there. Ugh. This is baby number 3, and let me tell you what, it definitely feels like baby number 12 at this point. I didn't even know this was a thing. Nobody has ever talked about this, and I have met a lot of pregnant people and even more mothers. Or maybe they didn't experience it. I'm just unlucky, I guess. So if you see me walking funny, just pay no mind. I'm just saying, some warning would have been nice. I'm only 25 weeks. 25 weeks. Please send help.